Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Sam, and today I am posting a new video for the first time in forever. You'll notice that I'm in a new location. I am in a new house now. And I'll talk about that in greater detail some other time. But today I wanted to show off some cool things that I have gotten recently. These all vary from toys to plushies to figurines and more. And I wanted to show these off because in the past I've done a lot of like DVD, VHS related videos, but this is just like random things that I've collected over the past few days that I'm really excited to have, and I think you'll be excited to see them. I'm going to start with the smaller stuff and then move on to the bigger and cooler things. So with that being said, I'm going to get started with some STEM toys that I've gotten. This first one, I got this, sorry, I can't quite tell where my camera is. There we go, because I'm recording on my iPad. I got this Dino Dig Dinosaur Excavation Kit. As you can see, I've already opened it. And I've already excavated the dinosaur, so, yeah, so basically what it is it comes in this, it's like this, like, pink, chalk, basically. It's like this big pink chalk box, and it comes with a little brush with a, like, hammer thing on the end of it, and you dig through it, and you dig up a dinosaur, and I've already done that so that you don't have to see all the nitty-gritty work and all the mess. This is the dinosaur I got. And supposedly one of the dinosaurs that you have the options of getting is glow-in-the-dark. This one, unfortunately, is just a normal one. I don't know what kind of dinosaur it is because, well, I haven't done a lot of research on dinosaurs. That's not really one of my special interests or anything. But he looks cool, whoever he is. But yeah, here's that dinosaur one more time. That's the first of my STEM toys. Speaking of dinosaurs, I got another one that is dinosaur related. I have to hold this one. It's quite slippery. I got this. It has dinosaurs inside of it, if you can even tell. And there's like some kind of like slime or something on the inside. But yeah, there's dinosaurs inside just floating around in there. It's squishy, it's very slippery, and it's causing my iPad to move just a little bit, so bear with me as I adjust that from time to time. But yeah, this is the toy, and it moves around, and it's interesting to play with. So that's 2 of my 4 STEM toys. This next STEM toy, I haven't taken the tag off yet, but it is a miniature balloon dog, and here it is. It's like a miniature balloon dog, like one of those like balloons that you blow up and twist into different shapes. It's like a miniature version of that, made out of fidget toy material, and you can like pull on it and stuff. I'm afraid to pull on it too hard, or else it'll probably break or something. Like I'll rip its nose off, but yeah, there's that. It's kind of cute. And then this last one is actually from, I'm reading the year right now, 2015. But they were selling it in a toy store I went to just the other day. And it is a 2015 SpongeBob Bouncy Ball. So this is really cool. It looks like this on one side, and it looks like this on the other side. And yeah, it's really fun. It's a bouncy ball, and it's a great addition to my Nickelodeon / SpongeBob collection. And I suppose, well, actually I said I'd move from the small stuff to the big stuff, so I'll keep to my word here. Yeah, so I have this train of 3 different franchises all pulled into one, and you'll be able to tell once I show it to you that it's a quite chaotic arrangement here, but here it is. It's like a little train that connects the different cars together. Let me shut this one so you can see the top. There we go. Yeah, so this is a train of different characters. We have the Tiny Toons over here on the left. We have the 101 Dalmatians in the middle, and we have the Berenstain Bears on the right. And I'm not sure if my camera, let me tilt it down. It can't do it on my bed. It can only do it on hard surfaces. It's kind of moving just a little bit, but the Berenstain Bears is supposed to move back and forth like a seesaw. This is really hard to do with one hand. this 101 Dalmatians opens up with the power of this. It's like a little button that pushes this up, and it goes up and down. And then this just moves back and forth. And as you pull the train or push the train, the parts are supposed to move, but it doesn't really do that very well on my bed. But that's okay. It's fun to play with and look at nonetheless. I also just realized that I got another train that I didn't bring over here, but I can attach that as an image. It's a Thomas train, and one of the cars on it is zoo themed from the island of Sodor. And so that's super fun. Please excuse if you hear any train noises or cat noises in the background. We have pets here at this house, and I live close by to a train. So the reason why I almost said speaking of Nickelodeon earlier is because I also got this SpongeBob plushie. If I recall correctly, I believe it's from 2004. Yes, that's right. 2004 SpongeBob plushie. His legs and arms bend, so you can like pose him. The nose is just, well, soft. You can't bend his nose different ways or anything. But you can bend his arms and his legs, which is really fun. And he looks really cute. Very different from his typical design, but that's almost more charming about him, in my opinion. Yeah. So this is SpongeBob. And then speaking of SpongeBob, I got this snail the other day at Michael's. And it's Halloween themed, so the shell of the snail is carved like a skull. I'll show you a blank image from the Michael's website or wherever I can find it online. But what I've done is I saw the snail when I was at the store with my friend, and I was like, you know, this would be cool to turn into Gary. And they were like, oh my gosh, do it. So what did I do? I did it. Now here's the thing though, you'll notice that this doesn't really look like Gary because it's a realistic looking snail. I'll show you the skull side in just a moment. You'll notice that normally Gary's eyes are really tall, but the snail body actually comes up just like a semi-realistic snail here. But so I tried my best to like paint his belly and his body and all that, and his eyes, how they would be in a more realistic fashion. And I painted the shell and everything, but look what I did over here. So it's carved like a skull, but I added like some shadows and stuff underneath the eyes, and I need to fix it more because I made the teeth too yellow. I have to paint this part here blue, and I just need to make it more realistic and creepy looking. I might add like some bloody gory effects, we'll see. But yeah, this is Gary the Scary the Snail. Maybe I should call him Scary the Skull instead of Gary the Snail. He should be Scary the Skull. Skull Snail. Scary the Skull Snail. That is a tongue twister. That is really hard to say. I apologize. But yeah, they're scary. Alright, let's put him away for now. I also got one more piece of SpongeBob merchandise, which I actually do want to do my own separate video on, but I got the Fun Clock from 2002. I'll post an image of that as well. Super entertaining. The voice box is really broken, which again, I'll cover another day. But yeah, I got two more things to show you guys today, and the first one is a remote-controlled Kuzco from the Emperor's New Groove in his llama form. And this is super entertaining because it's actually a recent release that I got from Five Below. This isn't like anything vintage I got from an antique store or anything like the rest of them. But yeah, so the Emperor's New Groove is actually one of my, well, actually it is my favorite Disney movie, like of all time. It's my favorite. And I own the DVD of it, but no other merchandise. So this is amazing to have. Like, I saw it and I immediately got it. I was like, I cannot go without having this in my collection of knickknacks. And here we are. I didn't bring the remote control over here with me. I haven't even put batteries in the remote control. I don't care. about that feature. I'm sure one day I'll mess around with it. I might do a video covering it, but for now, I'm just happy to have Kuzco in my room, especially in his llama form. His ears and his tail is really bendy, but everything else is like this harder plastic. But yeah, he's super chill. He's just chilling here on my bed. And I ran him into Scary the skull snail. Alright, and I have one last thing to show you guys. Something I'm really proud of. It actually comes from 1996. It's the biggest thing here. It's not big by any means, but it's the biggest thing of all that I've shown so far. And that, my friends, is a plush of Arthur Reed. I'll try and get a better angle of this. Let me actually set him down. Lift up my back for this. So yeah, here is Arthur. And as you can see, he's really old, vintage looking. I'll set him up here so that you can see. I'll actually prop him up against stuff. There we go, now he's standing up. So yeah, as you can see, it's Arthur. With his glasses, his shirt, and everything. There actually was a voice box inside of him, but I took it out because whenever you squeeze his belly, he like speaks. And it was getting really frustrating at night because I have my plushies on my bed. And I was like, I don't want this to make noise at like 2 in the morning. I mean, love Arthur and all that, but that's a little scary. Saying that like he's my best friend or whatever, I'm like, that's terrifying. So I took his voice box out, and I also need to wash him because he's a little gross. The camera doesn't do him justice. He's not that bad, but like, he could be a little bit brighter. He's looking like he's had some better days. But there's Arthur. All right, and that is all that I have. Here's the rundown one last time. I'm gonna get my phone and my TV remote all out of the way. Oh, and my other stuffed animal. There we go. All right, this is everything I've covered in my video today. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.